Baby number 2? Khloe Kardashian wants more kids as cheating Tristan Thompson is begging her to take him back. Maybe love does conquer all because, according to insiders, Khloe Kardashian still wants a second baby with her cheating ex-boyfriend, Tristan Thompson. But before we jump in, hit that like and subscribe button to be notified and updated on the latest Kardashian drama and news. It's the keeping up with the Kardashians romance that doesn't seem to have an end. Even though reality TV queen Khloe Kardashian and the Boston Celtics basketball player Tristan Thompson have called things off for the third time, it looks like this romance is still alive. Recently, a few insiders have been very honest and candid about Khloe and Tristan's plans for the future, more specifically, their goals and plans on welcoming another baby to their small little family. And what these Hollywood insiders had to say, you won't believe. But before we get to the shocking statement, let's quickly discuss why Khloe broke things off with Tristan for the third time. After getting back together in 2020, Tristan was caught being unfaithful to True's mother. This time, it was the 24-year-old Instagram model Sydney Chase. Sydney, who admitted to the secret relationship herself, went on to the No Jumper podcast and her TikTok account to set the record straight. According to the model who stated on the podcast, "So we talked, we hung out multiple times, we did everything. This was in January or November, probably January. Then we hung out, everything was cool and he was talking to me and I literally asked him, 'Are you single?' And he said yes. So I said, 'Okay, we can talk.' Again, we hung out multiple times, it happened. He told me he was not in a relationship anymore, so I said okay. We talked, we hung out multiple times, we went out together, everything. It happened, and then I found out he was not single and I cut him off." Hundreds and thousands of fans began bombarding the Instagram model with messages and comments online. From calling her a liar and a homewrecker, diehard Khloe Kardashian fans went all out trying to defend the NBA player. Sydney Chase then shared on her TikTok, "In this interview, I was asked a question by my friend Hayden, which I answered honestly. However, I did disclose personal information about Tristan, which I do apologize for because that's not okay, and I shouldn't have done that. However, me answering the question about our past relations, that is true. We did have past relations. I then found out he was in a relationship and I ended things. In the interview, things got misconstrued while we were drinking. We first met on the 11th of November to be exact, and that's when everything started. And then the last time we had contact, besides when he messaged me after finding out about the interview, was the day after his daughter's birthday party when he just got back home from Boston." Once Sydney's comments made their way online, Khloe and Tristan's team decided to fire back with a cease and desist. According to brand new reports by TMZ, the NBA player Tristan Thompson is allegedly demanding his mistress, Sydney Chase, to show proof of their love affair. As posted by the online publication, here is what Khloe K's boyfriend wants Sydney to do. TMZ shared, "Tristan Thompson has his legal guns putting the heat back on the Instagram model, claiming she has salacious texts from him, telling Sydney Chase to put up or shut up." The Celtic star, who's with Khloe Kardashian, had his attorney, Marty Singer, fire off a legal threat to Chase, who claims she had sex with Tristan after he got back with Khloe. In the letter obtained by TMZ, Singer says Chase is refusing to prove the existence of the alleged texts, and it can only lead to one inescapable conclusion that they do not exist. To this legal trouble, Sydney responded with, "Sydney Chase is refusing to comply with a cease and desist letter that was sent to her by Tristan Thompson's lawyer, Marty Singer, who also works with Khloe Kardashian, amid claims she hooked up with the NBA player in January. I finally received the cease and desist hours after I made my post online," Sydney wrote on her Instagram stories Wednesday, having initially stated that she had not received the legal note, which is a document sent to an individual to stop allegedly illegal activity. "It was first sent to an email I no longer use," she explained. "However, I'm moving forward with the truth and am choosing not to comply." The model added defiantly, "I will not be called a liar." But even though Sydney did not comply with Tristan's requests, it did not stop Khloe Kardashian from breaking things off with Tristan Thompson. Insiders shared, "Khloe is humiliated again. It's not been the easiest time for her. The rest of the family are backing Kris and telling Khloe that they will support her through it, but she just feels that it's all hopeless." For Khloe, the big complication here is the fact that they were in the process of trying for a baby and already progressing the surrogate process after her fertility issues that she's been very open about in this series of the reality show. That's why she is still hanging on. She thinks Tristan is an amazing father to True. Kris has told her she's better off raising a baby on her own. Well, not surprising at all, the Boston Celtics player is now trying to win back Khloe. According to close pals, True's dad is willing to do anything to prove to Khloe that he will be faithful and will love her forever. And here is where things get interesting. As it was shared by the insiders, Tristan was given 6 months to be single. This test was created to prove that Tristan has what it takes to stay away from women and dedicate all his love and energy toward Khloe. Here is the shocking statement. When their last drama happened, Khloe told him she didn't think it was a good idea for True to grow up with a father who was so disrespectful to women. Tristan does want a family, and he wants a bigger family. He's been begging Khloe to take him back and to make it official. He's told her that he's going to prove it to her that he can do it, and so he's sworn that he'll not go near any other girls for 6 months before he asks her again. After noting that the 6 months will be up around New Year's Eve, she's made it clear that if he can do that, then she'll welcome him with open arms, but if he can't, then he's gone for good. But that's not all the insiders are sharing. After Lamar Odom came back to the KUWTK picture, Tristan realized Khloe could easily go back to her ex-husband. And that's where the drama got even more tense. Soon after this love triangle made their way on the trending topics, insiders revealed how Khloe truly felt about the whole Instagram comment battle between Tristan and Lamar. According to sources, here is why Tristan decided to fire back at Khloe's ex, and why the Good American founder thinks this whole feud is very silly. Tristan has been desperately trying to win back Khloe. He truly loves her and wants to be with her. He hates that it couldn't work out, and he's been trying really hard to make her happy. Khloe thinks the IG comments from Lamar and Tristan were childish. She hates that they were publicly acting like that, but also had a laugh. Another Kardashian pal went on to expose how even though Tristan and Khloe are friendly, the KUWTK star is still unsure about getting back with him. They're getting along, there's no drama, everything is amicable and they're on the same page with co-parenting. Khloe is doing okay. True will always be her first priority, and ultimately she's focused on a healthy family for her daughter, so Tristan will always be a part of Khloe's life. She's not one to dwell on the past. She has an incredible capacity to find the positive in every situation. And she and Tristan are still very much in touch and are great co-parents to True. Khloe has completely compartmentalized the relationship and is in a much better place now in regards to the breakup. Khloe is not going to shut him out of anything and wants him to be around for the sake of True. Hearing Khloe stand her ground is very interesting, as the Good American founder has taken Tristan back a few times in the past. Not only did he cheat on her when she was 9 months pregnant with True, but his shocking betrayal with Jordan Woods officially ended Tristan's reputation. Still, even with these jaw-dropping scandals, Khloe found a place in her heart to take back her unfaithful ex-boyfriend. But as most fans predicted, Thompson began to have yet another side romance, and that's where Khloe Kardashian drew her final line. Now, with this inside information making its way online, it will be interesting to see if Tristan Thompson will be successful in his 6-month period. After all, every insider and close source is stating that the Boston Celtics player is desperate to make his family whole again. And so, if he does stay single until New Year's, there is a chance that Khloe will forgive him and take him back. And who knows, maybe True's parents will go on to have another baby and expand their family. And we can't wait to see how Khloe's loyal fans and viewers will react to the news. But we have to wait until New Year's to find out how this messy and complicated Hollywood relationship ends. But what do you think about Khloe's test and Tristan's pleas to be forgiven? Do you think Khloe Kardashian should get back together with Tristan Thompson? Should the parents welcome a new baby? Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and give us a like. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications and share this video with your friends. Goodbye, everyone.